Hey girl, let's go.
Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. How are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca, and I'm going to be doing your general weekly love reading between you and your person. Now, I also do your general weekly overall messages for the week, Aquarius. I'll leave a link to it over here for you to check out if you want to. But when it comes to any of my readings, Aquarius, I always ask for the individual to rely on your intuition, right? Because put it in perspective, I'm just a man reading you some tarot cards, so you know your situation better than I ever possibly could, Aquarius. So take the cards that resonate and leave what doesn't, because I'm not going to take offense by it, right? Now, if you do find some cards that resonate with you, though, Aquarius, let me know in the comments below, because that's how I keep up with y'all. Plus, I'm just nosy, right? Let me know. Also, I am always super appreciative, Aquarius, when you guys take the time to leave me a like and subscribe on my videos, because it does help me out a lot, and I always am super appreciative when you guys take the time to do that, because I know you don't have to, right? So let's just get into this overall energy. But first, let's just talk about the dynamic of this reading, right? When it comes to this, I never am going to make the decision for you on your situation, right? Tarot is just, my tarot readings at least are just meant to give you some perspective on the situation from their side of things, from your side of things, from an energetic level, and just giving some advice from spirit as well on how you could potentially handle this situation for this week, right? So don't be going in the comments asking me how you should handle a situation, because I'm never going to tell you how to live your life through some tarot cards, right? You're the one that has to live your life. I'm not the one that has to do that, right? So you know your situation better. So let's just get into the energy of this, Aquarius. On your side of things, you have the World card. So I feel like things are starting to just turn out in your favor in like a naturally organic sense, where at least I feel like it's encompassing more than this person. I'm not gonna lie, Aquarius, but it just kind of feels like things are like events that are happening in your life are like setting you up for this connection. We have gentleness coming in. If you speak negatively to yourself, eventually you'll convince yourself you're right. Be kind to yourself. Number 29 equaling to 11 for numerology, so write that down, Aquarius. So again, I dare I say, like, your world, it may feel like it's crashing down for some of you guys. Your world may feel as if like things just are not working out for you. But when I see this World card, I always see this as like spirit kind of like naturally or organically setting you up into the right direction, or setting you up for blessings to be received, right? So I like that energy. On their side of things, we have the Star card. So it may, dare I say, feel like you, Aquarius, like you come off as someone that's kind of out of reach for them. They do want you with the Star card coming in, because the Star card represents wish fulfillment. But I don't know, I can't help but feel like there's some type of hesitation going on here, but we'll see. We have the Two of Pentacles coming in as well. Now, the Two of Pentacles this is like an energy of someone like juggling a lot. And so I feel like in this kind of case, Aquarius, this is both parties kind of juggling their thoughts and their emotions, right? Because on their side of things, they feel like you're unattainable. On your side of things, maybe you're just like juggling with a lot. And right now, like, when it comes to this person, you just don't have the time or patience to like be gentle with them, right? Now, the overall energy for this week for this relationship or this connection is the Ten of Swords. So there is definitely some pain here. So let's get into the clarifiers of this, Aquarius, and see what's going on here, because the clarifiers can completely change this message. First clarifier we have is the Sun card for you on your side with the World. This is the best thing that you want to see, because this is affirming to me and like kind of just like repeating whatever I said at the beginning, where it's just like things are working out for you, and even if it doesn't feel like it, Spirit's really setting you up for your blessings, and that's what the Sun card comes in at. So if you see this person, like what I would say, Aquarius, when it comes to this person that you have the Star card with, if you feel as if like things are setting up to where it's like not meant to be with this person, take that as a sign and go on, right? If you feel like there might be a chance with this person, take it as a sign and go forward with them, right? Because on their side of things, I really don't feel like they're going to reach out to you first. I really am going to be honest here. With the Star card coming in, I feel like they feel as if you're unapproachable on some level. And maybe that's why you're being asked to have like maybe a little bit more of a gentle energy to like, so it's easier for them to connect to you, right? So we have the King of Wands coming in as your second clarifier. So yeah, this is again, one, it's affirming to me, Aquarius, that you are being perceived as extremely intimidating, and maybe for good reason, right? With this King of Wands, this is someone that kind of like has at least an idea of what it is that they want out of a relationship and what they want out of life. So when you consider that, anyone who isn't quite sure of themselves, they're going to be intimidated by this King of Wands energy. They're going to see you as this lion, and lions, like as gorgeous and majestic as they are, right? They're extremely unapproachable. So let's get you a final clarifier. We do have the Ten of Wands. Now this is in the reverse. So what this is letting me know, it could be one of two ways. One, it could be a way of letting you know, being like, hey, what's happening to you right now is meant to release some baggage, and maybe you're not being receptive towards that message right now. Actually, I kind of feel like that's what it is. It's almost as if Spirit's kind of like showing you signs, showing you like omens or breadcrumbs or whatever of how to handle this situation, and you're kind of ignoring it. Or you don't want to like fully acknowledge it because you don't want to acknowledge what it represents, right? So let's get into the clarifiers for their side of things, the Star card. What's going on with them that they feel like that you have this Ten of Wands energy towards them? They have the Page of Swords, so maybe they are... Okay, Aquarius, when it comes to this is a situation of where... When you have like this Ten of Swords as like the overall energy, I kind of feel like this person is like... I can't help but feel like they either have some type of past pain that they need to work through. It's almost as if there's something that's their exterior that they're exuding isn't what reality is, isn't what how they actually feel or how they actually are. That's the message that I'm getting. Now the clarifier, Ten of Cups, because they do want this long-term commitment. They are that kind of person that wants that long-term, they want that commitment, but there again, like it could be either like they view you as unapproachable, or they just have like their own baggage, and it's just like they're projecting onto you, right? And it could be a projection as well at the very get-go, being like, oh, they seem unapproachable. That could just be an entire projection of them and not have anything to do with you, right? They have as the Three of Swords. Yeah, this is letting me know. Now, this Three of Swords, I feel like for some situations, for some Aquarius's partner or person, this is in the reverse, which means that they're healing from it, which I enjoy. Now, if it is in the upright, which I kind of feel like it is for the majority of Aquariuses, this kind of feels like, I just heard lost cause, so that's kind of aggressive, Spirit. But I do feel like they're going through a lot of pain right now. You have so many swords energy, so it's letting me know they're in their head about something. I kind of feel like this is like a lost cause, at least for this week, to try to make anything work with this person. I don't know what's going on with them, right? It's not a reading for them, Aquarius, right? It's a reading for you. But it's letting me know, like, what they're putting out. They're wearing a mask. That's what I feel like. They're wearing a mask because of the star energies. Like, they want something really badly, but it feels unattainable, so they put on a mask to maybe either like convince themselves that they don't want it anymore, or convince themselves, or like putting on a mask so they feel like they're up to par with you, right? Now, let's get into the overall energies of things when it comes to this situation for this week. We have the Two of Pentacles. So I do kind of feel like with this Two of Pentacles, this is like juggling a lot. And so, again, I feel like for some of you Aquariuses, you're going to have this mindset where it's just like, this person's just not worth it. There's too much baggage. There's too much, they have too much of their own stuff here, which again, I still want to emphasize the gentleness card here. Spirit is not like, for Spirit to like ask for you to have like soften your view, it's letting me know that there's something in terms of this person here that you could learn from, or something that deeper that could go with it, you know. And it makes sense, right? Because it's like, if you are like seeing their mask, Aquarius, which I feel like that's what's going on here, you're just seeing their mask and what it is that they're exuding, because like they're just insecure because they feel like you're unattainable, so they have to be someone else that they're not. And so that's the energy that they're exuding. So this would be like the energy of being like, oh, I don't want to text them back for like X amount of hours or X amount of days because I don't want to seem desperate, that kind of thing. And so for some of you Aquariuses, you're going to kind of realize it this week and be like, some of you are going to make the decision and be like, I don't want to deal with these childish games. And others, this is just letting you know, being like, okay, like let me just wait this out a little bit with this person, right? Clarifiers, the Empress card in the reverse for So when the Empress is in the upright, there's growth happening, right? When it's in the reverse, nothing's really happening. Dare I say, the opposite is happening. Some type of regression is happening. So for some of you Aquariuses, this is only going to be relevant for you in terms of this message for you, in terms of if you've been dealing with this person for a while now. If you've been dealing with this person for a while now, they're just regressing, move on from it, right? If this is something that's kind of new and it's like, you don't like, this is like kind of new behavior for them, at least from your perspective, Aquarius, give it a little bit more time. Maybe they just have to figure themselves out, right? That gentleness card, I want to always keep bringing up. Queen of Wands comes in. Queen of Wands is that independent energy. Focus on yourself this week, Aquarius. Figure out what it is like will best serve your life, right? This Two of Pentacles energy, you need to figure out what it is that you're juggling that's not being of service to you anymore. And if it's this relationship, if it's this connection, let it go, right? We have, because again, with this Ten of Swords, there's some type of pain happening in terms of this energy. And this could be like a pain from both sides of things where it's just like, they're hurt because they feel like they can't get you. You're hurt because you're dealing with some type of mask. They're not being responsive because they're playing these childish games of being like, oh, I don't want to text this person for X amount of time. So you have two different choices here, at least from my perspective, of being like, lay your cards out on the table and being like, hey, I want you. Do you want me? Like, whatever. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Or you walk away from this, because I see like with this Two of Pentacles and this Ten of Swords, you're juggling too much and you're kind of checked out from doing this. Final card, King of Wands. So King of Wands, Queen of Wands, I feel inclined to always just say this when I see this kind of counterpart energy. This is someone that I really do feel strongly for a lot of you Aquariuses. This is a person that you can learn from. Now, does that mean you have to wait for them because you can learn from them? Absolutely not, right? You do not have to wait for this person, especially if they're just bringing you pain, right? From them dealing with like their own, we'll just call it a spade, immaturity, right? Mental or emotional immaturity. So this is kind of where it's at this point, it's like, I'm laying out the facts. I see, like, Tarot's telling me that this seems to be like your person, but they're going through a lot. And it's kind of up to you to decide if you want to practice this gentleness energy and like wait it out with them and help them work it out. Or if you're just like, this is too much, I don't want to deal with it, and move on, right? That's the energy that I feel for this week, Aquarius. Hopefully this message was of resonance to some of y'all. If it was, be sure to leave me a like and subscribe. But until next time, I love you so much, Aquarius. Bye.